Alright, we got the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and Indie World. That should be starting any second now. It's 9:59 here on the East Coast. Obviously 7 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 10 a.m. on the East Coast. I don't know why they don't give the two dates. Maybe it's because Nintendo's out in Redmond, Washington. So it's like, we're just going to list the Pacific time, and it's not hard to figure out. But I wonder if this is going to be one done with Japan, because that would be 10, no, because it'd be like 11 p.m. over in Japan. I was thinking like, 7 a.m. prime time over there. Is like, no, it's not prime time over there. It's late night over there. So this will probably just be an American one, possibly, maybe. So I don't expect a lot of blockbuster things. Like they've already said no Switch 2 being brought up in this. So since it's a partner direct, I don't know what to expect. Oh, here we go. And it's starting.
Hello everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase back to back. First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Oh, good. They're starting with Indie World, because the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase is what I'm more excited about. No offense to Indie World. I don't play too many indie games these days anymore, but I'm always excited to see what innovations come out from them. So, this is just the indie logo. I was like, what game is this?
Hi everyone,
3D.
and welcome to Indie World.
Oh yeah.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're back with more indie games headed to the
This is
Nintendo
pre-recorded
Switch system.
voiceover.
Alright,
Yeah,
it's
nothing
time to lay our
nothing
cards
major
on
is
the
getting
table.
announced
Third
for
game.
this
Wait,
one.
Why is there a Joker in my hand?
But-
Here's the deal.
There's a Joker in your hand, and here's the deal. You got some sort of card game, obviously.
I hate portals.
Oh. Some sort of Witcher 3 board game, or card game, not board game. Is this poker? I'm not familiar with Ball of Troy, so I don't know if that's a particular kind of card game. Dave the Diver. So yeah. If you're a fan of this card game, as well as a fan of these franchises, this is the indie game for you. I don't know, it looks kind of interesting. Might have to check it out. Like, I have no idea how to play this game the way it's being showcased. I'm sure fans of this series are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But I do not. Friends of Jimbo. Free update available later. Oh, there you go. Free update. Shadow Drop. Our first Shadow Drop of the showcase.
Hola, som Nova d'Estudio, l'equip darrere de Gris, i ara el pròxim joc Neva. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat, on els jugadors
I missed it behind the girls of what?
començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Els capítols inicials del joc mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove Neva dels perills del seu món. Però al final del joc, una Neva més gran i ferotge es convertirà en la protectora de la seva figura materna, l'Alba.
El equipo ha estado trabajando duro para mostrar una conmovedora perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en
So I
Nintendo
can
Switch.
never learn Spanish, man. And I know us native English speakers, we probably speak quickly to non-native English speakers. But yeah, those guys just blew through those words, and I know a lot of Spanish words, and I needed those subtitles. Oh, this looks really cool. One thing I like, even if I don't play a lot of these indie games, I always kind of love and respect the art style. Like Hollow Knight's one that I didn't really get into. The art style's great. Limbo I did play a lot of. That's another like this very Limbo and Hollow Knight-esque. Same with Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight I played the hell out of. I love that. But because these indie developers, they don't have all the resources for these big budget games. Just seeing their innovation with art styles is really cool.
That's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this is no time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles and creepy corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life, each with a story that's interwoven with Moth.
Not everyone will be friendly, though. Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue choices, and be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices influence how the story progresses. There are multiple secrets, quests, and endings to unravel. So experiment and see what happens.
Moth Cubit buzzes onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
Hey guys,
Meh to that
I'm
one.
AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed friend and the original creator, Fahmi, we created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was the co-writer of Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly, alongside Junkie at Toge.
Hi, I'm Kenta Ogawa, a writer and English to Japanese games translator. I had the privilege to work on the Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Today, we are thrilled to announce that we are partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last year
Weird way to
come up with a
present this.
story that retains
Just
because
one
the
after
elements
another.
Coffee Talk fans are fond of, but at the same time brings something new to the table.
And now, we're very proud to announce an exciting new game for Coffee Talk fans.
I have no idea what Coffee Talk is. Is there Boss Coffee in it? Because if you're going to be Tokyo and you're talking coffee, I feel you need Boss Coffee. You need the boss. Is this a talking simulator, a dating simulator? Also, why is that guy green? Is she a fox or is she wearing a costume? What the hell's going on? Stories of Hope. Is this a visual novel? That looks kind of interesting. I mean, ready to pour in 2025. Yeah, maybe I'll look up Coffee Talk and just see. Hedry. Is that Joe Hedry? Say his name. He'll appear. I believe in Joe Hedry.
Content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Oh, that's very Chrono Trigger-esque.
World in the Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker DLC.
Oh, okay. Man, I still need to play Sea of Stars. I have it downloaded. I just have not played it yet. Maybe I'll do that later today.
Zale will transform into a skillful
Everyone's at
juggler,
school.
while
Work is
Valyria
pretty
will
dead.
dazzle as an acrobat.
Yeah, I think I'll start Sea of Stars today. Maybe I'll stream it.
With new playable
Be back
character
on here in a
Arnie,
little bit.
they'll
Play some Sea of
explore
Stars.
new areas and battle
I was
through
actually,
dangerous
I don't even know why I didn't start it
dungeons
last
in
night.
their
Like, I did a
quest
ton of
to
editing
save the world
on the
of
YouTube
Orlin.
channel.
A malevolent spectacle
Because I just could not think of a game that I wanted to play. I should have started Sea of Stars.
On Nintendo Switch next spring.
I just like, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw Sea of Stars. Like, oh, but that's very Chrono Trigger-like. And I see the DLC. It's like,
Get out
oh,
of my swamp.
Chrono Trigger-like.
Sorry, Amber, but just like onions, this swamp has layers.
Oh, we're
of
getting a
dirt.
Shrek
Need to
add-on
blast it
to
away.
Fine,
an established game.
I'll ogre it anyway. A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack
Oh,
paid
Power Wash
DLC
Simulator.
for Power
Oh,
Wash
paid
Simulator.
DLC.
Feel
course.
like an all-star as you wash away the grime covering 5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek universe, including Shrek's very own swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
I actually used to work as a power washer in college. It is very satisfying. You get those lines going, you're cleaning off things.
The Shrek Special Pack DLC makes a splash on the Nintendo Switch system this
So,
fall.
I can see why people would want to play that game.
I'm Sam.
But that would just remind me of work I used to do.
On a new game called Morsels. You play as a mouse fighting against the forces of wicked cats, using magical cards to transform into a bunch of
Why are
weird
cats
animal
always the
monsters.
bad guys? I mean, I'm a
It's
dog
challenging
person,
roguelike
but
set in a
I
grungy,
mean,
whimsical world.
mice.
When I first
And they
played
even have a
Monsters
cat back
3 years
there.
ago, it was a simple top
I mean,
down
mice
shooter
spread
with
diseases,
astronomer
and famine.
Since then, with the help of Sam
Cats
and
kill
Harper
mice
we've
and
been able
protect
to turn
us.
it into something much
Do you want to know the
more
plague?
I hope when people play Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's personality.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Thank you.
Now let's check out this trailer for Morsels. I wonder when indie developers are going to get away from the 8-bit, 16-bit pixel art style of the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis era, and start to like make games more reminiscent of like the PlayStation or the Sega Saturn or PS2, GameCube style graphics. Like, I don't know what goes into game development, so I don't know how much more expensive and time consuming doing those like rudimentary 3D polygon games is compared to doing the 8 and 16-bit style. But given the fact back in the late 90s, Majora's Mask was made in a year, I think these indie developers could do something in that style. Because I just think like a lot of these indie developers are people in their like late 30s, early 40s, and like this whole art style is done because A, it's quick, it's cheaper, but also takes you back to a time back when games were simpler. And this game looks weird as hell, by the way. I don't even know my reaction to this. It's kind of gross looking. It's the kind of game that my wife, who does not like mucusy things like that, like whenever I like clear my throat, it drives her insane. I can just see her seeing me play that game. It's like, that's disgusting.
Where the heart is. And that's especially true for this next game.
Oh, this was shown at Gamescom, and holy crap, does it look weird. A weird
In fact, date pretty much everything.
just a dating sim where you date crap at your house. So dating sims in general are weird to me. I'm not judging anybody for the type of games they want to play, but
With Shelly the Shelf, or come to despise Doug. Your overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I think I'll pass on Doug.
such a weird
Can I
game.
fall in love with a lamp?
Like I said, dating sims are
The lamp is all mine.
kind of weird
Know that
in
you can
general,
even
but
date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Text
now
Box John?
Engage
you're
in flirtatious,
dating
branching dialogue with these fully
items
voiced
in your
characters
house and
as you
dating
get to know them and form meaningful
video games.
Perish the thought, swashbuckler.
I drive as quick as my whip.
Bring your best dating game because your choices could result not
And you're
just
dating
in
a
love,
cat clock.
also
That's a
in
lot to
friendship,
unpack there.
or even disdain.
So much to unpack.
Find the object of your affection when Date Everything launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
That the release date should be April 1st,
Hi, I'm
2025.
Sienna, the lead artist on Peglin.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder of Red Nexus Games.
All right,
The two of
Peglin,
us
you're going to be
created the
hearing
first
from
version
Disney's
of
lawyers
Peglin
with
at
a
a
cease and
game jam
desist on your
2019.
Yoda knockoff or
The theme of the
Grogu
jam was
knockoff.
fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places. and
Damn, when the
enemies wherever
pandemic
we
started,
got.
so this game's been in development for 4 years.
We then added 2 of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
All right, maybe we won't be getting any kind of N64 PlayStation graphics anytime soon.
It's time to
Oh, that's
delve
kind of
into the
cool.
heart of their lair and exact your revenge with the power of pegs.
In this roguelike pachinko-inspired RPG, you'll aim orbs and
Oh, I think I'm down for this
deal
game.
damage in turn-based battles.
But yeah, they're still going to be hearing from Disney's lawyers. Yeah, definitely going to be hearing from Disney's lawyers with that one.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies. Others will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
I'm digging
Pegs
this.
themselves have some peculiar properties too. They can explode, help you unlock the critical power.
All right,
of orbs,
Indie Showcase, you got me with one game
With
so
careful
far.
planning and aiming, you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too. Equip these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage.
How did this take 4 years to develop, though?
Just to name a few.
Again, I'm not a game developer, so I'm not gonna shit on anyone's effort or anything like that, but these graphics are extremely simple. Oh, time console. Ooh, Shadow Drop. We've got 2 Shadow Drops now. I'm gonna check that out. It'd be great if it had a demo. Maybe I'll stream that too, if I get it. I think I have credit on my Nintendo account. Alright, see, this is like rudimentary N64 style graphics. This looks like shovelware though. Like, this looks like something your aunt would pick up at like Big Lots for you for your Wii back in the mid 2000s, early 2010s. That's not anything on like what this actual game is. It just has that look of the shovelware game.
Okay, follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful! There's a Andrew!
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
Jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh. All right, let's slow it down. And jump.
Got it.
Yay!
We make a great team. Now let's try it with 8 players.
Interesting.
Oh boy. As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer.
That's kind of cool.
8 players need to work together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle-solving skills to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again.
Man, we got some Nintendo IP ripping off there. The booze, as well as the coins. Well, I guess coins aren't an IP, but...
Get ready for multiplayer mischief when Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
That's interesting. Oh, we got another... Oh, what's that? 3 Shadow Drops now?
Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to the Nintendo Switch system in the near future.
Ah, some more Shovel Knight. I need to get back into Shovel Knight. I haven't played that in a hot minute. It was so much fun. I played a lot of it on my first flight to Japan. That and Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Also, that one like futuristic racing game that was kind of like F-Zero. That was a digital game that came out with it. See, there we go. We got like some PS2 graphics. Okay, we're starting to get to the next gen. Oh, Metal Slug Tactics. I guess they bought the license from SNK. That looks cool. I might have to check that out. Oh, I didn't see when it was available. Shoot. I didn't see that they were putting due dates down. Oh, not due dates. Due dates like they're in school. Release dates down the corner. I'll have to look that up.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What tower?
Nope. One more reveal. Figure. Oh. Is this not already out on the Switch, or is this a new updated version? I mean, you can see the Wario inspiration for this whole game. Dude, this is so frantic. It also looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint. Just the insanity. So I guess Pizza Tower, another Shadow Drop, but I guess that wasn't already on the Switch. I just always assume like these indie games like come to the Switch, like probably on Steam first, but then they hop on the Switch next because I figure that'd be the most accessible way. Like a lot of these games are games that if I had, I would probably play on my Switch in the living room, pick them up, play them for a little bit, and then put them down or play them on the train on my way to work, things like that. So, and now we get the partner showcase.
Happy gaming!
So, alright, partner showcase. They're gonna wow us with anything, or let's see. This is what I was waiting for. I'm glad this was last and not the indie showcase. Because as you can see, I'm not super excited for any of the indies announced.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct.
Maybe we're gonna get some.
Showcase.
Hoping for like a cool surprise.
We'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay,
Just 2024. All right, I don't think we're gonna get anything exciting.
These games are falling into place.
Oh, this is probably Tetris. Yeah. That'd be great if they updated Tetris DS.
The 40th anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games. Experience the 1988 Famicom version of
cool.
Tetris. Chain combos using explosions.
Give me Tetris DS on the Switch. I'd love that. I mean, I own it for the DS, but give me it on the DS, or give me it on the Switch, so I don't have to get my DS out.
In Tetris Battle Guided. And more in this interactive museum, including the games shown here.
It's a lot of stuff.
In addition, enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp.
Can we get Tetris 99 back?
From across the series.
That was a lot of fun. Because that is gone, right?
You can also watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its key players.
You could watch that, or you could watch the Gaming Historians video on Tetris. I think it's like 90 minutes long. It's great. It's the best comprehensive like Tetris documentary I've ever seen. Definitely check out Gaming Historian.
Tetris 99 Maximus Cup event, also coming this winter.
There we go. We got Tetris 99 coming back.
Speed into the unknown.
It's okay. We got something that wasn't previously announced, and I don't think this has been announced. I don't even know what this is.
High-speed sci-fi adventure. After receiving a mysterious distress signal,
Star Overdrive.
venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved. Ride the stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes.
It's kind of cool.
Filled with all sorts of alien structures, from scorching sands to wavy waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat.
I'll leave that turtle alone.
By unlocking skills,
I always find it weird when game makers make enemies kind of cute. It's like, I don't want to fight the cute thing.
the hoverboard to match your riding style. Solve puzzles.
Kind of looks like the hoverboard Griff Cannon uses in Back to the Future too.
Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds,
Which, we need a new Back to the Future video game. Someone get like, some indie developer get like talk to Universal, maybe we get like a hoverboard racing game for Back to the Future. That'd be kind of cool. Just something like simple racing game. We pick the different characters from Back to the Future, all 3 movies, and their hoverboards like this. Oh yeah, another Goat Simulator. Is this the remaster? Nope, Goat Simulator 3.
A goat? We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure,
I am shocked that this series is still making games. Like, it was a fun novelty when it first came out, but it's like, I'm shocked that
Join a yoga class?
People are still playing this to warrant sequels. I mean, to each their own. But this is like hilarious to me.
Nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes, to goat variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty goats.
Alright, I play as a goat hammerhead shark. That's kind of funny.
And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief.
Oh, multiplayer.
Online or couch co-op.
That's cool.
Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3
Oh.
rams its way onto Nintendo
Shadow
eShop
drop.
later today. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
So Indy had what, 4 shadow drops? That's the first shadow drop for Direct.
Coming to Nintendo Switch.
Alright, let's see what else is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Oh, we're just getting a sizzle reel? That's like, I saw a land speeder, or snow speeder. I want a remake of Shadows of the Empire. And isn't Star Wars Hunters? Interesting. I want a remake of Shadows of the Empire with updated controls. It doesn't have to be like perfect like next gen graphics. It can just be like Xbox 3. Ooh, Worms Armageddon. I love me some Worms Armageddon. I might pick that up. My buddies and I used to play the hell out of Worms. Yeah, just a Shadows of the Empire with some updated graphics. It doesn't have to be super updated like 4K graphics or anything like that. And just updated control schemes that are more modern and better.
Is this SpongeBob?
Sean will
This is Patrick.
possibly
the
get it.
silly
Oh,
sea star from SpongeBob
Patrick gets his own
SquarePants
game?
stars in
Oh,
this
Sean might be
physics-based
excited about that.
sandbox adventure.
Is this like a Katamari game?
Is your oyster. Make some hilarious mayhem by performing whimsical skydives, digging up treasure in the dump, or even blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes, to make the world more Patrick-y. And he's not the only familiar
I'll
face
have
here.
to, hey,
Take on comical challenges
Gary.
from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, and more.
Gary's easily my favorite character in the entire show.
You turned out the lights. Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his mind.
That
When
is an
SpongeBob
interesting
SquarePants,
game.
The Patrick Star game launches on Nintendo Switch.
Could be cool. Could be fun.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yep, pre-order a digital game because it might sell out.
Very own personal trainer.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, look at that. The Fit Trainer actually has
The latest entry in the fitness boxing
face now.
series is punching its way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added features make it easier to
Like
train
people.
more regularly. Use Quick Workout to jump into an exercise program right after launching the game.
But it looks like you've got more in you.
I wonder if anybody's ever played one of these fitness boxing games and like, I can be a boxer. Also, if we're gonna do Wii Fitness, or not Wii Fitness Boxing, if we're gonna do like Switch Fitness Boxing, can we get a new Punch-Out game? That Punch-Out game for the Wii, and I think I have it still. God, that's so much fun. And that was a workout.
30 brand new songs are included.
Hey, Sugar, we're going down. Super Freak.
There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones.
Ooh.
Plus, you can change their hairstyles. Let them motivate you as you
You're not
work toward
attractive
your
enough
goals.
for me, game makers. Let me switch up those hairstyles and make this person more attractive to me.
Nintendo Switch system December 5th. This is going to be a match to remember.
I'll be getting this game.
8 Capcom fighting games are
Oh,
rolling
nice.
their way onto Nintendo Switch in one collection.
Oh, that was
Here's the complete roster of games.
Fatal Fury. I was thinking that was
SNK,
oh, cool. We do
Millennium
get Capcom
2000
vs
Pro.
SNK.
Capcom vs SNK 2, Mark of the Millennium 2001.
Nice.
Project Justice.
Yes, Project Justice. I've wanted to play this game since high school, but it never got released in the US.
Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper.
I'd always see it advertised in like EGM and stuff like that. Oh, Plasma Sword's another game I want to play. All right, I like this. Yes. Give me Power Stone 2 also. Yes, I can save money. I don't have to spend like $80 on Power Stone. I was asking for that last time they did the Capcom fighting thing. That's getting pre-ordered. All right. That's going to get cut for a TikTok as well. Dude, I'm excited. Power Stone coming to the Switch. I'll be going to pre-order that, the physical copy, as soon as it's available to pre-order. Sweet.
Launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Could have swore they said it was going to be the second half of 2024 for stuff on this. That's October, right?
Hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th.
Ooh!
Digital
the digital
pre-orders
version.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch November 22nd.
Oh no. Am I going to buy it twice? I'm an idiot. I'm probably going to buy it twice. Damn it. Oh, I'm going to buy Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection twice. Shit. That's a waste of money. Oh, can I wait till November to play it? Oh. Alright, drop in the comment if I should buy it twice, because I definitely want the physical copy. Should I buy it twice, or just get the digital, or just wait till November? Fudge. Alright, sorry, back to the current games. This one looks kind of cool. One thing I do like when I'm playing some games that have a Japanese voice track, just like the passion and delivery for some of these Japanese voice actors compared to the American ones, and that's not dissing American voice actors at all, because there's a lot of great ones out of there. But I don't know, maybe it's because like the way you enunciate and pronounce Japanese words, that it sounds more dramatic than in English.
Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah, let's see what's coming.
HD remasters of the first two Suikoden games are coming to Nintendo Switch in one bundle. Meet and
Nice.
befriend up to 100
I haven't played
allies in these
Suikoden
turn-based RPGs.
In over 20 years, so that's pretty exciting. I'll be picking these up.
This collection adds new support features.
Suikoden was awesome. And also, I think like Suikoden 2 is stupid expensive if you try to buy it. And I like the 2.5D.
Launches on Nintendo Switch March 6th, 2025.
All right. I'll have to let my buddy Mike know. Because he's a big Suikoden fan. He's the one who got me into Suikoden, so I'll be sure to send him a text after this is over. Because I doubt he's watching, since he's his teacher and we're in school hours.
There may also be places where you can put monsters to use. But that's
I'm debating whether or not I'm going to get this game. I've never been into the Dragon Quest games, so it's like
pre-orders begin later today.
I've been thinking about it, like about pre-ordering that.
3 Castlevania games originally released
Oh, here we
on the
go.
Nintendo DS system: Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia. Rise Again.
I know these are pretty popular by people. I haven't played any of those.
Classic Haunted Castle is also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version. Plus, there's
I didn't know there was an arcade Castlevania.
and a music player. Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Dude, Konami has been kicking out those retro collections the last couple years.
Build something you believe in. The award-winning
I got excited for a second there. I know it's Civilization, but for a second there I saw that C and the way it looked. I was like, Chrono Trigger.
including newly added leaders such as
Oh, that's what I can hold out hope for. Like trying to think of what could get announced. Chrono Trigger. I don't even like I've said this 1,000 times. Square Enix. I don't need like a 2.5D remake or anything. I just port the DS version. That's all I need. Just give me a port of the DS version on my Switch. That's all I want. It's not too much to ask, I don't think. you've ported it to everything else except for home consoles, which makes no damn sense to me.
You and your friends can see your kingdoms collide.
And I know people are like, Josh, why don't you just play it on Steam? Because I have a Mac and it doesn't work. Or you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get it to work. And even though it's in the App Store, it's not available for a Mac. It's on your phone or iPad. So I'm not playing it on an iPad or a phone.
Forge bonds transcending time. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster of the action RPG Tales of Grace's F.
Wow, I didn't realize. I thought Tales of Symphonia was the first game. So the fact that it goes back further than Tales of Symphonia, that's news to me. I wonder if the original Tales games were even released in the US then.
Several years have since passed.
Which I think there is a Tales of Symphonia remake. I need to pick that up, because that was a game I had for my GameCube back in the day. I haven't played it forever. And I gotta say, one thing I love about modern gaming is that you can just leave off anywhere. You don't have to find a save point or anything like that. You can just turn your system off and be good. Which made playing RPGs back in the day a pain in the butt sometimes. Like, you have to find a save point or leave your system on and pray that it didn't get turned off or anything like that. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a game before Tales of Symphonia. I'll have to look that up, see if it's any good. Talk about shovelware. These My Sims games. I know they're Sims games and they're made by EA. God, these have always screamed shovelware to me. Not the regular Sims games, but these ones that were made for like the Wii and the Nintendo systems. I just looked at them and was like, oh, that is some massive shovelware. It just looks it. I mean, they didn't even do much for the box art to make it look like it was like a premium AAA experience. I mean, they could be fun. I might be biased, but not my cup of tea. September 12th. That is so pissed off that it's like a 2-month wait. Like if they were to say, oh, October 12th for the physical release, it's like, okay, I can wait a month. But man, waiting 2 months. But hey, we're getting Power Stone. We're getting Power Stone in a fighting collection. That fighting collection is getting ordered.
Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous pizzeria? Test your skills and your nerves in this first-person horror game. As the newest
I am proud to say I've never gotten on that trend of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon, getting high scores by playing nostalgic arcade minigames,
and
hopping on attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right? But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar.
I've always thought about the Five Nights at Freddy's things. Like, why aren't we getting rid of these demonic animatronics?
If you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, good for Scott Calvin? Scott, no, not Calvin. Scott, whatever his name is. No offense to him for me not remembering that name. He made this simple little point-and-click horror game, and it's blown up to a massive franchise. I mean, good for him. Epic Mickey, I might give a shot to. I always wanted to play the original one, but that came out at a time where I was really just frustrated with Wii controls. I was just tired of it, so I never played it. Tales of the Shire, Lord of the Rings. I will never trust the Lord of the Rings game until we get reviews, thanks to Gollum. That could be cool. Oh, Just Dance. Such weird graphics. Man, Funko Fusion, just because of all the nostalgia bait they've got with some of these franchises, I might pick that up. I don't know, if it gets decent reviews, I'll pick it up maybe day one, but if it gets middling reviews, I'll wait for a sale. Because that game screams it's going to be $20 in like 3 months. Sony franchise on the Switch. Even though it's a Lego version of it, that still blows my mind because it's just weird. I wonder if we're going to see any Microsoft stuff. We got 2 cool dragons. I'm always torn with dragon design. Like, what do I like better? The Eastern style of dragons or the Western? I think I like the more medieval Europe style of dragons that, you know, have the big 4-legged bodies and the wings and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Eastern dragons do look cool. But I think Western dragons have always captivated me more.
As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance.
Which is kind of one of those things, like, I've always thought, like, you know, every culture has dragons, so it's one of those shared things. And I've seen, like, documentaries on that kind of thing like that. I think mostly it's dinosaur bones were found, and because there was no idea what fossils were, the fossil record, they're like, oh, this is a dead animal, and it's massive, and it's got sharp teeth. And then kind of how dragon lore was made, like, and you can imagine dragons in Europe, you know, you find like a brontosaurus, like that kind of fits, like the long neck, 4 legs, things like that. Maybe they just give them wings out of imagination, or just something in the fossils look like wings to them. And then, but I wonder about the Eastern dragons, because they're very long and serpent-like. Are there like fossilized giant snakes that we don't know about? Or maybe they just found like the long neck of a brontosaurus or something to that effect. Or maybe, you know, the wings of a brontosaurus, the ribs of a brontosaurus, or they thought were wings, and it's just the long neck to a tail. Just kind of wonder about things like that. Has nothing to do with this particular game. Sorry for the makers from Marvelous Inc. But your trailer didn't captivate me. I apologize.
Please take a look.
Yes, we got some Yakuza.
Immerse yourself in the story that started the epic saga in Yakuza Kiwami. Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch.
A remake of the zombie Yakuza game, since that was only released on the PS3. Oh, Shinjuku.
Japan's largest entertainment district.
God, I love Kamurocho. One of my favorite places to go whenever I'm in Tokyo.
While confronting rival gangs. Swap between 4 fighting styles in real-time combat.
If I didn't have Game Pass and I didn't play a lot of these games, this would be a purchase for me.
Go up against anything in your way.
But I don't need Yakuza on my Switch, unfortunately. However, if they do give me that zombie game, on any platform, I'll pick it up because I just want to try it out. I didn't even know it existed until like recently.
Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
That's kind of cool.
That's all for today's Nintendo
Wow, is that it for today? That was our big closeout? There's got to be one more game, right? Oh, maybe there isn't one more game. Goat Simulator 3. I'll be pre-ordering that fighter collection. I wonder if digitally you can just get certain games, because then that will still give me an excuse to buy the full game physically for Marvel and Capcom. Oh, no. We ended on Yakuza. Alright. Well, that was the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and Indie World. That was a lot of fun. Some cool announcements. I finally got Power Stone tuned. So, let's see. Marvel vs. Capcom, Power Stone. We're only missing one more remake that I want, and that's Chrono Trigger, Square Enix. Capcom's delivered to me both fighting games that I wanted them to do. The ball's in your court, Square. Give us Chrono Trigger on the Switch. Just re-release the DS. You don't even have to do any upgrades. Just put it on the Switch, put it on PlayStation 5, put it on Xbox One, and we'll all be happy. Just do that for us. But Capcom, thank you for the Marvel vs. Capcom games again, and bringing Power Stone back. And Rival Schools, I can't wait to play that. Been wanting to play that since I was in high school. So obviously, the Fighting Collection is my favorite game announced here tonight. So let me know in the comments what your favorite game was. Thank you for watching here on Twitch, and thank you for checking this out on YouTube. And as always, have a great rest of your day.